Don't be so hard on
We are black, white, brown, yellow, gay, straight, bi, transgender, men, women, children, and every one of us is affected by HIV. We're in this together, my friends, and behind every one of the names you will hear today, and behind every one of the faces you see is a story.
Oh, my baby.
When I get up, the first thing I do is I set my alarm clock, and I have 2 pills by the bed, and I immediately throw those in my mouth. I have to wait for an hour, then I take another pill, then I wait for another hour, then I get an opportunity to eat. I'm calling you down to remind you that the graduate course for the teachers on HIV in the classroom. I'm very fortunate. I have outlived most people that I know. My partner just died 7 weeks ago. June 25th, Al's coming in and doing sexuality piece, and Blair will be coming in at 1 o'clock to be doing the minority community piece. I have really kind of dedicated my life into trying to get other people to get information about this disease, because it's a very important thing. I mean, getting this disease will affect everything that you do in your life. Called Wellbutrin, and there's one called Buspar. And I'll give you both of those names. This, by the way, is my pill schedule until about 4 o'clock this afternoon. I've already taken my morning medication. I currently take 46 pills a day, and just by that sheer volume of pills, I'm kind of like restricted in what I do. Ready? What happens when you get a diagnosis, okay? Do you assume death? I did, and I thought it was a mistake, okay? Now, at the time, it was death, okay? But I wasted a lot of my years with this entire identity of someone who's dying.
Don't be so hard on yourself.
Take a moment to think about those whose names you've just heard, of those whose names weren't read, and remember how important it is for us not to lose sight of why we're here.
I hear you feel so alone, my baby.
Michael Davis, James Bell, Thomas J. Walker, Magnus Hart, William J.
Deciding to get pregnant when HIV infected was probably the most defining moment in my whole 6 years of being infected.
Millers Wilson, Tom Bensworth Relly, Lawrence Taylor, Albert Reddy, Darrell Black.
Part of what we had to look at was the fact that there was a 5 to 8% chance that Noah would be infected if I took AZT during my pregnancy.
Sarian, Vincent Michael Esposito, Brent Davis, Robert Montecalvo Jr., Mark Crossley.
At 3 months, they pretty much conclusively told us that HIV was not in Noah's body. He was HIV negative.
Burns, Jimmy Carroll, Sterling Michael Peterman.
Stella, Roy,
One issue that I struggle with is the fact that my son might be ridiculed or ostracized because of my disease, which is why I also struggle about being open with this, and also educating people about HIV at the same time and even causing harm, because there are people that still associate this with a discrimination or a fear or a stigma. HIV is rising at alarming rates among young girls ages 13 to 20. So if I was the mother or father whether of a 13-year-old girl or a 15 or 18-year-old girl, I would be scared to death that my daughter could be sitting here making this video. And that if you don't think it's going to be in your family or your household, then your head's in the sand.
Judy Carroll, Sterling Michael Peterman, Sid and Day.
I could be anybody's sister, I could be anybody's daughter, I could be your neighbor, I could be your aunt. HIV is out there.
Richard Atala, Danny Wilconi, David.
I'm here to let my children know. I'm here to let you see the face of hope. And I want them to look down at the face of hope. I want them to look down and see how we are being supported out here this morning. I want them to look out here and see how much they are being loved by people that they probably won't even have another opportunity to see, meet, talk, or walk with again in life. But you're getting out here walking is keeping medicine and medicine cabinets of people who cannot afford to take care of their virus. It's keeping food. It's keeping a roof over their head.
James Bell, Thomas J. Walker, Mac Smart, William Jenkins, Reginald Gibbs,
I was rather living with AIDS for more than 4 years now,
Heather Washington,
and opportunistic infections prior to full-blown AIDS.
Word Raleigh,
Phil James, Roger Rubin, John Gale,
The biggest challenge I face right now is to live.
Frank City, Ronald, Wayne,
December, I was very sick, and not knowingly, uh, I was entering a stage of another opportunistic infection, a colon infection known as CMV. I had an enlarged heart that bloated to the size of a football and caused fluid to run down on my lungs.
Joseph Raymond Parham Jr., Ricky Blake, John Reeves, Charles Dickey, Michael Little's Savior,
The cocktails that I'm currently on are not miracle drugs, and we have to understand what cocktails are. A combination of 3 or 4 pharmaceutical drugs that are HIV for people living with HIV, called protease inhibitors, as we well know. Right now, to date, we understand that they're a miracle drug, and they're not. I'll never get over people walking out on me. I'll never get over that feeling that when you have the most incredible need of your life and you're fighting for your life, and the people you need most find it very difficult to support you. It's important to understand that people living with AIDS know and feel. They still feel. They can tell and feel that rejection. When a person is standoff, or refuses to shake their hand, or act in strange manners that you normally wouldn't do. I don't want anything to drink or eat here. And I'll be careful where I sit. That still happens.
Jeffrey Blake, Bob Woodsworth, Tonio Roy Whisper, Michael J. Vile, Thomas L. West, Walter B.
You ask yourself why, and you don't know why, because you didn't do anything to deserve that kind of. You didn't hurt them. You didn't. You may. I guess what I'm saying is that I can't walk away from my disease the way they walk away from me. And I can't, that rejection, that untouch, hurt me more than anything. Look at me and tell them I am the walk.
Hope is all that we have. And if you cannot hope, there is no reason to be here today. So I want to thank you. Thank you for your story. When you're walking and listening to those names, turn around and look at these faces. You are the face of AIDS, and together we will win.
Craig, Bruce Cooper,
I hear you
Vito,
feel so alone, my
Steve
baby.
Coltack, John Pullen, Helen,
Oh, my baby. Please, my baby. My baby. When we were young and truth was paramount, we were older then, and we lived a life without any doubt. Those memories, they seem so long ago. What's become of them? When you feel like me, I want you to know, don't cry, you're not alone. Don't cry tonight, my baby, don't cry, you'll always be loved. Don't cry tonight, my baby. Today I dream of friends I had before, and I wonder why the ones who care don't call anymore. My feelings hurt, but you know I overcome the pain, and I'm stronger now. There can't be a fire unless it's a flame. Don't cry.